Look at this, guys. The official model is only rank 48, rank 38, and rank 28. And then the free one, for some reason, isn't ranked for anything. I think people are sleeping on this model and they don't quite understand just how good it actually is. In today's video, I'm going to try and show you guys how good of a model this really is. We're going to be making a complete SaaS project from start to finish using only Gemma 431B and also Claude Code inside Claude Code Router. Let's jump into things. Okay, so on this Claude Code chat, I basically have Claude Code Router and I'm just getting Claude Code to set up Claude Code Router for me. The reason I do that is because I'm not a dev, obviously. So I'm just using this to do this for me, right? So I'm just getting it set up, etc. So I believe I can just run ccr start here. And then this should load with the correct model. So let's see. So yeah, I just ran ccr code. Let's go model. And this doesn't look right. Okay, so for some reason, this model thinks that it's Claude 3.5 Sonnet, but the fact that it says 3.5 Sonnet makes me think that it's Gemma. So I went to go and check OpenRouter, and it looks like we are using Gemma inside OpenRouter. So I'm pretty sure we are good to go here. So just so you guys know, you have to do /model OpenRouter and then set the model. Okay, so the final check here is I just let a couple minutes pass. I'm just going to say hi here, and then we're going to refresh. I want to see if there's one at 51. There it is, 151. So we're confirmed to be using Gemma. I don't know where these 29,000 tokens are coming from. But yeah, let's jump into things. So I'm just going to do /clear, and I'm just going to quit out here, and we're going to get started. So the first thing we do is we search Convex start Next.js on Google, and we just click the first one here, and we just press copy here, and we just press paste. Obviously, this is just me doing it myself, right? So we'll put this inside my app, select Next.js, select Clerk. While that's doing that, let's just go to clerk.com and start to set up a new project. So just at the top here, you just want to click on here and then create new. And we'll call this Gemma Claude test and then press enter to create. So this is just going to create this for us. Then you want to go to configure. You want to write JWT right here and add new template. Convex with a lower C, and then just change the template to Convex and then hit save. That's pretty much all we have to do. So you do need this environment variable. So let's just go, we just need to save these environment variables somewhere. So we'll just go to docs.new here and we'll just save that. That is the JWT issuer domain. And then we'll go to overview and then copy these other ones here and put them here. These are just test variables, so don't worry about me showing them. Okay, good. So from here, we want to do ccr code like that. And then I'm just going to make sure that the model is still set to model to the correct model. So there we go. That should just do that now. So we'll just say, please set this project up so Clerk is fully set up. When they log in, they are redirected to /dashboard and a user is created in Convex. I will do the .env, just give me the placeholders. I just realized I forgot to start the project. So wait, I just need to leave here and do cd my app and then npm run dev. I just forgot to do this. This sets up the Convex project, so create a new project. We'll call this Gemma Claude test. Cloud deployment, US, fine. What this does is it creates the actual Convex account. So I'll just show you what that looks like in a second. Okay, so this opens up Convex. This is your backend, right? It's a hosted backend. So you have data, database, functions, which is the backend, like edge functions on Supabase, files, just, you know, images, things like that. Schedules as cron jobs, and logs are basically the server logs, so you can see what's going on. Okay, perfect. So from here, we just want to do cd ... and then we want to do ccr code again, and then paste the prompt that we got from before. I don't know why it's giving me this little Quixel thing. I really regret getting this, to be honest with you. Okay, so I don't really need plan mode. It's not that complicated. So don't use plan mode. It's not that complex. So I just want to see how well this model does with setting up a fairly simple project. It shouldn't need plan mode, right? Okay, so this is pretty cool. It's actually read the skills. It's already updating, so it's already going. That was pretty fast. What we're going to do is we're going to open up this project inside Antigravity. So Gemma, Claude Code, like that. And then, oh, wait, we need to open Antigravity first. The reason I'm using Antigravity is just my ID of choice. You don't have to use Antigravity. It doesn't really matter what you use. So let's go back here. Oh no, sorry, here. And go, so Gemma, Claude Code. And just drag that over like that. Beautiful. Now we want to do the .env here. So we go back to this page on the Google Doc, Control A, Control C, paste that. This is not an env variable for the client. It's actually for the server, right? So what we can do is we can go here, cd my app, and then cd my app, and then npm run dev. This should tell us that the env variable is missing. There it is. So we can actually open this link like that, and then set the JWT issuer domain like that, and press save. That's now done. Beautiful. So it says it's fully set up already, but there's an issue. So let's just fix this issue. I'd be surprised if it was done already, but I mean, I guess it's possible. So let's go to data. There is a user schema, so that is correct, which is pretty impressive actually. Okay, and that did actually run. That was extremely fast. So let's go to localhost. Let's see if it's managed to set up Clerk properly. I'll be surprised if it has, but I mean, it's not impossible for sure. Doesn't seem to be loading right now. I think this is the problem. I don't know if this is an actual problem or if it's just a warning. Okay, so we have this. Let's see if it's done it properly. Nope. Okay, there we go. So we're now on the sign in. Let's just sign in here. Let's see if this works. Because I mean, even Opus messes this up sometimes. So it'll be pretty interesting to see if this can actually do this first time. Be very, very impressive if so. And yeah, this is like the basic, bones of an entire project done very, very quickly by a completely free setup. Potentially. Okay, so that didn't work. But that's okay. This is just a small coding error, it looks like. Yeah, so it's just the use client thing at the top of the file. Happens quite a lot. Okay, so this just says loading. This is the dashboard, I believe. So I think that has worked. Let's just see if a user was created. No user was created, so that's a mistake. No user was created in the dashboard. Also add a basic dashboard instead of it just saying loading. Okay, so you can see the user is now being created. It was a little bit slow, but it managed to get there in the end. We now have a dashboard that you can only see when you're authenticated. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff for a completely free AI that you can run on your computer. I'm not sure people understand how much of a step up this is compared to normal open source low memory models. Like normally, if you have anything less than 200 bill, then it's just not going to work. This is a 31 billion parameter model. I have to say, guys, whatever Google is cooking over there, they are doing an impressive job for sure. Now, I still wouldn't use this over Claude Code, obviously, but if I was, not able to purchase a Claude Code $200 subscription, this is what I would be doing right now. Probably get myself a fairly cheap laptop that can run the 31 bill model on Ollama and just build. You could build on a flight, you can build, I don't know, it's really interesting stuff, guys. You don't have to worry about usage costs, etc. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really impressed with its design capabilities, I have to say. This isn't using any plugins or anything like that. Yeah, it's not great. What is really interesting is this AI-powered SEO engine thing here. This is exactly like Claude, so it's very, very interesting. I don't know if this is Claude Code doing this, but actually I did this with Open Code yesterday as well, and it did the same thing. So for me, not accusing anyone of anything, but I reckon they have taken the outputs from Claude and trained this model with those outputs. Overall, guys, I have to say, this is pretty damn good for a model that you can run on most computers. So I think people need to go and check this out. Just before we end the video, guys, a huge shout out to our sponsor, me. This is HarborSEO.ai, and boy, do I have some amazing ideas for this project. Yesterday, I added the client portal link, which basically means you can send a link from your website, so craftdigitalagency.com, not Harbor, and send them Harbor as if it were your tool. This is coming very, very soon. This is white labeling in its very best form. So basically you can send this to someone and you can charge whatever you want from it. And you can say, look, I made you this SEO content generator. A little bit like something like Go High Level, but you know, I don't know. I hope that this tool is even better than Go High Level. But if you're just interested in writing, we made the SEO content generator 100 times better using Sonnet 4.6. We added new features such as the cluster feature, which allows you to focus on topical authority. The discovery tab is getting better every single day, trying my best to make this the best content writer and just SEO tool on the market. And it's one of the very few tools that actually has a results tab where we will show you the results that we're getting. As of today, you can get HarborSEO.ai in the description and in the pinned comment for these prices right here. $29 a month gets you 25 articles a month, $49 a month, or euros, sorry, gets you 50 articles a month, and 99 euros a month gets you 100 articles a month. I'm super, super proud of what we've done here. Something is going crazy right now. Someone's article is getting a lot of clicks per day, I think. 116 pages published, 38,000 impressions, which is 300 impressions per page published, which is crazy, and 457 clicks, so almost 4 clicks per page published. Someone's content is popping off right now. I don't know whose it is or where it is, but holy crap, is that getting a lot of content or clicks. So guys, go and check out Harbor. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'll leave the video there. I think I've shown that this model is capable of, you know, doing a basic build very, very quickly and completely for free. So yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you very soon with some more content. Peace out.